Level 1. The assistant.
You sweep the same patch of floor for the third time. The hair sticks to the broom like tiny, wet spiders. Dark brown, bleached blonde, a patch of red that might be dye or might be something else. You don't ask. The chairs are empty now. The salon closed 40 minutes ago, but the owner told you to stay until the floor feels clean. You don't know what that means. Neither does she. The smell is sharp. Ammonia from the relaxers, the sweet, cloying fog of something called coconut dream leave-in. Underneath all of it, the sour wool of wet coats left too long on hooks. You breathe through your mouth. Your hands hurt, not from cutting. You haven't cut anything. You wash capes. You fold towels until they form identical white rectangles. You watch the stylists. They move like dancers. Shears click. Clients laugh. Money changes hands in quiet, folded moments you pretend not to see. You stand by the window. The street is empty. A single car passes. The taillights smear red across the wet asphalt. I'm just watching, just curious. Nothing has happened yet. You pick up the broom again.
Level 2. The junior stylist.
3 months. That's how long it took the owner to hand you a mannequin head. The plastic hair is stiff. Wrong. But the shears feel different in your palm now. Heavier, like they expect something from you. You make your first cut at 9:47 a.m. on a Tuesday. The salon is empty except for Maria, the senior stylist. She doesn't watch. That's worse than watching. You follow the guide. Layer, over-direct, check your elevation. Your fingers remember the motions from the videos you watched at 2 a.m. But the mannequin doesn't move, doesn't breathe. That's the lie they don't tell you. Real heads shift. Real people sigh. Real necks have scars and moles and the warm pulse of someone who trusted you with sharp metal near their ear. Your first real client is an old man who wants the usual. No one knows what the usual is. He's never been here before. You cut. He closes his eyes. You hear the wet snip of each shear close, the sound of your own swallow, the distant hum of the hairdryer in the back room, a frequency you feel in your molars. He hands you $12. You keep $8. It's just this one time. I'll stop after this. A favor, nothing more. You pocket the money. You also start arriving 30 minutes early to practice on the mannequins. No one asked you to.
Level 3. The stylist.
Patterns emerge. You see them now. The way certain heads tilt left. The way thin hair needs a different shear angle than thick hair. The way cowlicks are not random. They follow rules you can learn. You stop thinking about each cut. Your hands move. Your eyes measure. Your brain predicts. The salon has a sound to it now. The percussive rhythm of blow dryers starting and stopping. The wet click of a spray bottle trigger. The low murmur of women telling each other things they won't tell anyone else. You hear everything. You remember nothing. A woman in chair 3 asks for something shorter but not too short. You know what she means. She doesn't. You give her exactly what she asked for. She cries, not from sadness, from recognition. She sees herself in the mirror for the first time in years. She tips you $40. You learn to nod while clients talk about their divorces, their promotions, their dead mothers. You learn the exact distance to lean back so they keep talking. 18 inches. Any closer, they get self-conscious. Any farther, they stop. Your scissors become an extension of your fingers. You can feel the weight of a single strand of hair when it crosses the blade. You can hear the difference between wet hair and dry hair before you cut. I'm good at this. That's not a bad thing. I'm just efficient. You stop washing your own capes. The assistant does it now. You don't know her name.
Level 4. The senior stylist.
Your books are full. 6 weeks out. You raise your prices. No one cancels. The money arrives in waves. $1,200 this week, $1,400 the next. You pay off your credit card. You buy a car that doesn't make the clicking sound anymore. You also stop calling your mother back. Not on purpose, you just forget. The days blur. Each client blends into the next, a parade of heads and secrets and the quiet chime of Venmo notifications. The salon changes, or you change. The other stylists look at you differently. They ask for your opinion on a difficult fringe, a color correction. You give answers, short, final. They write them down. You notice things now. The way the owner's hands shake when she pours her coffee. The way Maria's station has been empty for 3 days, but her shears are still on the hook. No one mentions it. The smell of the salon has become invisible to you. You only notice it when you leave. When you step outside and the cold air hits your face and you realize you've been breathing chemicals for 10 hours. Your lungs feel coated, like someone painted the inside of you with something sweet and permanent. You go home. The apartment is dark. You eat standing over the sink. A sandwich, cold. You don't taste it. The money is the point. This is what winning looks like. I earned this. You set an alarm for 5:30 a.m. You dream about hair, long, black, snaking down a drain.
Level 5. The master stylist.
You wake up at 3:17 a.m. The radiator ticks. You lie in the dark and count the seconds between ticks. 17, then 14, then 22. Was it always like that? You can't remember. Something is wrong at the salon. You feel it before you see it. The air is different, thicker. You walk in and Maria's station is gone. Not empty. Gone. The chair, the mirror, the hooks where her shears hung. All of it, replaced by a wall that matches the other walls, like she was never there. You ask the owner. She smiles. Maria transferred. The smile doesn't reach your eyes. The assistant, the new one, the one you also don't know the name of, won't look at you. You check Maria's Instagram that night. Her last post was 12 days ago, a photo of a haircut, a client smiling. The caption was, "Love this one." The comments are turned off. You call her. The number is disconnected. You lie awake. The radiator ticks. You count. 17, 17, 17. It's steady now, or it always was. You don't know which possibility is worse. Your hands are steady during appointments. You cut. You smile. You take the money. But you watch the door now. You notice who comes in, who doesn't leave. I can stop anytime I want. I just don't want to yet. This is still under control. You buy a deadbolt for your apartment door. You don't remember ordering it. Level 6, the creative director. The owner promotes you, creative director. You have a key to the office now. A small room in the back with a desk and a window that looks out at the alley. The trash bins are always full. The smell of rotting fruit and hair clippings mixes into something sweet and wrong. Your job changes. Less cutting, more watching. You evaluate the other stylists. You sit in the corner of the salon with a laptop and a clipboard. You note who is slow, who is fast, who smiles at clients the right way, and who just goes through the motions. The assistant, her name is Chloe, you learn from her file, asks you for advice. You give it. She thanks you. Her eyes are grateful. You feel nothing. You go home to your partner. They ask about your day. You say, fine. They ask what you want for dinner. You say, anything. They stop asking questions after a while. The silence in your apartment is different from the silence at the salon. The salon silence is alive, humming, expectant. Home silence is just empty. You stand in the bathroom and look at yourself. Same face, same hands, but something behind your eyes has shifted. You see it, a flatness, a calculation. They don't need to know. It's better if they don't. I'm protecting them. Your partner sleeps. You scroll through salon reviews. One mentions you by name. She listened to everything I said. You don't remember that client. Level 7, the manager. The owner retires, leaves town, no goodbye, just an email at 2 a.m. The salon is yours now. Not legally, not yet, but you run it. You open, you close, you fire the stylist who shows up late 3 times. You hire 2 new ones. You don't interview them yourself. You have Chloe do it. $8,400 this week, $9,100 the next. The deposits go into an account with your name on it. You also start checking the security footage every morning. You watch the overnight hours at 4x speed, shadows moving, lights flickering. You tell yourself you're looking for intruders, but you're not sure what you're looking for anymore. The work becomes heavy. Not physically, your body has adapted. You can stand for 12 hours without feeling your feet. The heaviness is somewhere else, behind your sternum, a dull pressure, like someone is pushing on you from the inside. You cut less now, maybe 3 clients a day. The rest of your time is schedules and inventory and arguing with the landlord about the AC. The smell of the salon follows you everywhere. You shower, you change clothes, you still smell the ammonia, the coconut, the sour wool. You ask your partner if they smell it. They say no. You sit in the office after closing. The salon is dark. The chairs are empty. You hear the building settle. A pipe knocks. The refrigerator hums. You realize you haven't spoken out loud in 7 hours. It's too late to stop. This is who I am now. The path back is gone. You lock the door, check it twice, drive home in silence.
Level 8. The owner.
The papers are signed. The salon is yours. You paid cash. The previous owner's name is erased from the license. Yours takes its place. You stand in the middle of the floor and turn in a slow circle. The mirrors show you from every angle. You don't recognize the person looking back. Your face is thinner. The skin under your eyes is dark. Your hands, your beautiful, steady hands, have a tremor now. Fine, almost invisible, but you feel it when you hold a coffee cup, when you try to cut. You stop cutting altogether. You tell yourself it's because you're too busy. The real reason is simpler. You're afraid, not of cutting wrong, of the moment a client looks in the mirror and doesn't see what they wanted, of that tiny hesitation in their eyes before they smile and say, "It's fine." You manage, you hire, you fire, you watch the numbers go up. 12,400 this week, 13,800. The money means nothing now. It's just a number on a screen, a score you're playing against someone you can't see. Chloe asks for a raise. You deny it. She quits the next day. You don't replace her. You work more hours instead. 16, 18. You sleep in the office sometimes. The chairs feel like beds now. The floor feels like home. A new assistant starts. She's young, nervous. She sweeps the same patch of floor for hours. You watch her from the office window. You remember being her. The memory feels like someone else's life. I'm just protecting myself. That's all that's left. Me. Just me. You stop going home. Your partner leaves a voicemail. You don't listen. Level 9. The silence. The salon is quiet now. Not the good quiet. The dead quiet. The kind of quiet that happens when music stops and no one starts it again. Your staff is down to 4. The good ones left. The ones who stayed are afraid. They don't look at you. They don't ask questions. They cut, they clean, they leave. You don't say goodbye. No one expects you to. You live in the office. There's a cot now, a hot plate, a mini fridge with protein shakes and old takeout. The smell of the salon is permanent. It's in your clothes, your hair, your skin. You shower at the gym across the street. The water is cold. You don't adjust it. The clients are thinning out. The reviews are worse. The vibe has changed. It feels cold in there. I don't know, something is off. You read them all. You don't respond. At night, you walk through the empty salon. You run your fingers along the chairs, the stations, the mirrors. You trace the cracks in the floor where you swept as an assistant. You sit in chair 3, the old man's chair, the woman's chair, the chair where you made your first real cut. You look at your reflection in the dark glass. The face looks back. You know it now, but you don't like it. The recognition is worse than the stranger was. The radiator ticks. You don't count anymore. This is who I was always supposed to be, wasn't it? You close your eyes. The ammonia smell is gone. You can't smell anything anymore. Level 10. The echo. The doors close at 6 p.m. You turn off the lights. You lock the deadbolt. You walk to your car. The parking lot is empty. The street is dark. A single car passes. The taillights smear red across the wet asphalt. You drive. You don't know where. You end up at a different salon, across town. The lights are on inside, warm, yellow. You see a young woman behind the counter. She's folding towels. Her hands are quick, nervous. She looks up at the window, and for a moment, just a moment, she sees you. You drive away. The next morning, you see a post on Instagram. A new assistant, her first day, a photo of her holding a broom. The caption, "So excited to start this journey." You scroll past. You don't like it. You don't comment. But something twists in your chest. Not guilt. Not sadness. Recognition. The cycle doesn't end. It just finds new hands. You turn off your phone. The salon is waiting. Empty. Cold. Yours. The radiator ticks. No lie spoken. Only the echo remains. Cycle echo. Somewhere, a new assistant picks up a broom, and she doesn't know yet that her hands will never feel clean again.